Let's cross, aim for the top. Alternatively, what if because I've played... Oh, that's beautiful. What if because I've played so much Bumbo, it's actually like the easiest game of all time for me? I have to admit, the music's got me good. I also have to admit, we don't have enough to make a cross. What the heck, dude? This is a ripoff. How am I supposed to make a cross? I don't have enough tiles. Oh no. Am I a fool? Don't end me. Yeah, no. Oh, hurry up. Who would have thought? Now I'm like, okay, it should take the same number of tiles no matter what. Ah. Am I dumb? There's no excuse, but I'm dumb. Can you make a cross of empty tiles? Okay, there's a boss in here. I hope that he gets drawn early. So I can't do piercing damage to this guy. I'm just thinking about how I want to approach this, okay? I got an idea. Discard.
Sweet relief.
Discard. That's spooky, dude. Discard. Look, I have a plan. The plan might suck, but it exists right now. Yeah, I think it sucks. Anyway, hold on. Hold on. I got ideas, alright? We're gonna have to work through this, but just give me a moment. So we're gonna start by fighting this guy. Remember, we heal when we kill a guy. So I'm not using my weapon. I want to keep my weapon so I can do exhausts, slashes, I should say, on the boss. Okay, whatever. We lost 1 HP fighting this guy. Very standard. Drop this right here. Then we drop this guy. Then all of a sudden, these one-cost cards, we get duplicates of them extremely easily. So we're only 2 HP down. We just get this and we're set. So, yes, we want it. Yes, we want it.
Your lucky day.
Select a tile in your inventory. Oh, you can only have 4 tiles in your inventory, you fool. Okay, just replace the one you already got then. Shuffle non-enemy tiles into the deck and reduce their cost by 1. Does that mean discard? This, whoa.
The dead rise. The Skeleton King.
This unit is armored. You need to break their armor before you can deal damage or use piercing attacks. This unit is armored. I know! I feel like you want to kill the skeletal as soon as possible. Get this out of here. Heal me. No, I'm sorry. Okay, that's fine. I should have known, obviously. Thank you for using that. Then buy the chainmail, which would have healed us anyway now that I think about it, so don't buy the chainmail. Well, how much damage do you do? I guess I'm fighting him. My mistake. So we're doing 9. Smack him, dude. He slumbers. Now he's doing 4. Big whoop. Send him. What's he doing? 5? It's kind of a lot. I think we're about to die. 4 again. Ah! Drink up. And then flee. No, you idiot. Okay. I could not have played that worse. Let's try another one here because I'm embarrassed. Okay. Yes, I would like to purchase the Amanita Essence. Then, please reduce the cost of this by 1. Yoink. Thank you. Then, please reduce the cost of this by 1. My mistake. It does not work. Maybe you can only do it once per turn. Oh, it has to be an ability, dummy. Okay. Well, anyway, I think we're going to yeet one of these. I just want to think about where we want to put them. So I think we'll yeet this. Drop an enemy here. Yeet this.
To your health.
Drop an ability. Well, not an ability, but a tile we like there. Buy a weapon. I actually meant to buy the chainmail, and I screwed it up a little bit. But hey, check this out. Oh, we got a combo going. You can buy that for free now. I think now, yeet this. We're doing the exact opposite of last time. We're using, like, every card available. Now buy the chainmail, but you don't have enough tiles to actually hold it, dummy. Okay, we should fight somebody then. I think we should just fight one of you, because we're going to use the exhausted ability to begin with. So don't use your weapon, because we're just going to send you one of those. And then...
Got him.
Okay, mission accomplished. We did it. Now buy chainmail. Okay, there's only one enemy left in the deck. Mind you, you have to destroy all the enemies that are out here that you've done nothing to so far. So here's my thinking, okay? Against this skeleton, just kill him turn 1. This uses your slash ability, which is nice for us. Hold on, no. Do not buy that. Because now we can use our Amanita Essence to get another slash for free and do exactly the same thing to this skeleton. Still have 1 durability left. I don't think we should get rid of anything on the board right now.
Hit it.
Against these guys, I don't think we need that, honestly. I think you do this. They get perfectly parried. Then you take it off, and you got them. So you're using 1 chainmail durability, no HP to get through skeletons. I know you're like, oh my god, he's learning? I think I'm learning. Is this what learning is? I've been watching the Learning channel, and let me tell you, it's nothing like this at all. It's completely different. It's mostly garbage shows. Okay. We definitely do want both of these, I think. We don't need both right away, though. Maybe we can get away with not having to take one. I don't think we should have gotten rid of so much defensively. We want to kill you before you can attack, so that's why I'm using my weapon here. I don't think we should have gotten rid of so many defensive items. Why would I ever buy you? Oh, because you can be used twice. That's absolutely correct. Okay, so this being used twice will probably save me. Just trying to think. 2, 4. Okay, we do want to hit you with both of the durabilities here. It's the only way to make sure you die in time. Now, I am kind of freaking, though. I'm like, are we going to be able to do this? I feel like we're going to be able to do this. We're going to kill each other, aren't we?
Disappointing.
Is this what learning feels like? All right, now we can deduce where everything else is. Here's the thing. You are excuse me. Let me... You don't think I know how to play Minesweeper? I'll have you know I was an only child. I might be one of the greatest Minesweeper players the world has ever seen. Alright, you don't even have to ask. This is where you get a little scared. But I think just by process of elimination, you know that has to be one. So then... Don't talk to me. I eat the apple. Scornful bug. So for these to be 2, it could not be here. Well, actually, it could be here. Wrong. You are incorrect. Well, that's a monster then, and this isn't. You have flagged too many cells. Here's the thing. I am, at my core, a fool. For this to be 2, this has to be a monster. That can't be a monster. Okay, it's been like at least 9 years since I played a round of Minesweeper. Cut me some slack. Well, it's got to be in one of these 2 spots. So we're going to mark 2 of those right off the bat. Then, it's got to be in one of these 6 spots. Okay, that's a very good point. I've made a terrible mistake and I apologize. So let's try here. He's actually done it. Which means this could be one. But this could also be one. Right here. Right? Like, that seems more likely. Wrong again, dummy. You know, I figure every kid had those lonely days at grandma's house, but that might not be the case. What? You can't be a monster, but you have to be a monster, which means you can't be a monster. Yeah, dummy, you can't be a monster, you fool. So we got a 3 that's only got 2 other available slots. Those definitely have to be monsters. But I have flagged too many cells. But I was right. So one of these is not a monster. Okay, let's work it through, okay? This absolutely has to be a monster. 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 And this absolutely has to be a monster. No, okay, hold on. What if you put it there? Oh, you're still touching 3. Okay, that's... One of these 3 is a... Well, we could even do it like this. One of these 2 is a monster for sure. I'm gonna bet this is the monster. It's gotta hurt. It's gotta be here, right? Touches 2. You're already touching 2. You would be touching 3. Yikes, brother. This game is too hard. I'm gonna go ahead and guess that you're an enemy. Which means you're not. Which means you are. Which means you're not. Which means you're not. Oh, that hurts. And you can't be. And you can't be. Oh, and you must be. Oh, no! This must be a monster. So we're just No. 2 of these 3 are monsters. Which to me means, mathematically, most likely to be monster right here. It's alright. You're just gonna have to trust me on these, which I understand, given my performance so far, probably... Give me one more. Okay, here's the thing. Only one of these is a monster. There's something just inherently satisfying about, I was gonna say GeoGuessr, but what I mean is Minesweeper. Come on, give me something to work with. 2 of these 5 are monsters. I don't wanna... One of these 3 are monsters? Not that one. That doesn't really help, though. I'm fighting for my life, dude. Hold on, you know it can't be there. Because then if it's there and there, this doesn't apply. So it could be here. Or it could be here. That's correct. But you know, this is likely to be a monster in that case. Okay, let's assume that that's correct. If that's correct, are we really gonna... Let's operate on that assumption. Then this could not be a monster. And this could not be a monster. And this could not be a monster. Which would mean this would be forced to be a monster. Oh, this couldn't be a monster. Can't be a monster, dude. That scared the crap out of me. Alright, I was wrong. This is a monster. Which means this is a monster. No. Oh no, I'm lost. I am... dumb. 5. All but 1. 3? Must be here. You knew they were monsters, dude! Did you? I think we did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. One of these two. One of these two. Ah! He's so good. Now pass the rock around. Look at that. Send them. Of course, you need to decide who to pass to. How about it's good, the Golden State Warriors, but before this season. And then, yoink. Oh, nothing but net, dude. All right, is this good enough? I mean, I can just keep smashing them all day. You want me to pass to him? 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 You want me to pass to the referee? What's going on here? All right, gentlemen, are we ready? I want to hit you with a quick no, just in case there's other things. Because I do not know how to play defense yet. All I know how to do is hit buckets. All right, go ahead, start me. I'm ready. Build a 12x multiplier? No problem. It's the idea that, yeah, you memorize the course. But just memorizing it doesn't necessarily, like, give you that much of, that it doesn't give you a guarantee that you're going to succeed. You still have to execute stuff on the fly. And sometimes, especially after a little bit of practice, you accomplish something that makes you go, yo, how did I do that? Yep. No, we were actually closing in on it. Where we at? 6 times multiplier already? We have no problem. So yeah, the only, it's not really a complaint, to be honest, but the only thing I will say is, I think the game is good, but maybe, I don't want to say unambitious, because that's not really what I'm going for. But like the story mode in particular, it's just kind of a veneer, you know? It's like a means to an end. Apart from that, I think that it probably does, have a little bit of a dearth of mass appeal, which is also totally fine, and it's kind of, you know, like one of the reasons a series like this can exist. Check out new stuff that might not be everybody's cup of tea. But hey, ever since Hello Games pivoted to No Man's Sky, nobody's making Joe Dangers anymore. So I appreciate that this one exists. We were so close. Can I just get a rewind button, please? One of these days we're going to get it. All I'm going to say in my own defense, if anything even has to be said in my own defense, it's the kind of game where, you know, a little bit of radio silence goes a long way. You know what I mean? Yeah, don't try to thread the needle on that one, dude. What I'm basically saying is, you think it's so easy, why don't you pick it up for yourself and prove it? Nobody appreciates how hard the YouTuber's job is. To talk and play video games simultaneously? It's a task that even Earth's mightiest have challenges with from time to time. How do you like that move? Right there, we screwed it up. Okay, but how did you like that move right there? Like this grind, I sleep. That grind, I wake up, get out of bed, drag a comb across my head. It's called the Beatles, sweetheart. And look, the muscle memory's already getting there. You're doing great. Sweetheart! Okay, now, this is the part where you, before you can get good, you have to get bad again. And I'm doing a pretty bang-up job of showcasing that natural gameplay evolution. But it's always a good sign when, you know, we could have stopped the video before. But instead, I'm like, come on, at least let me get one more run out there to prove that occasionally I'm not as bad as it seems like I am. It means that the addictive nature of the game, that one more runism, is on display. Okay, we screwed that routine up a little bit there. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. You screwed it up again. This is... We should be embarrassed, and to be honest, I am embarrassed. Why not just start small? Like that right there, that right there. Look at that. That's beautiful point gameplay. We did, unfortunately, touch the white rail, which sounds like a euphemism for some kind of illicit narcotic use, but in this case is just the lingo of the game. So close to greatness. Good. Good. Perfect. Couple of flips. Really crank up that multiplier. I am bad, and I apologize. Not to you, because I hope you're entertained. I apologize to the devs. Because you're gonna see an influx of people being like, when I saw Northernlion play your game, I had to go check it out for myself to see if it's actually hard or if he's just bad. And it turns out, and I've had an equal amount of both appear in my long and not very illustrious career. Good freaking work. So much better. How's that for a freaking 12x multiplier for you? No! All right. Defeat the Scourger. See the treasure. Open it. Boss's blessing. Energy, please. I think we're dead. Game over. You do not have the strength to continue. I should have been paying better attention. So yeah, I can move you behind the wall. Yeah, I think that's still what we want because we don't take damage. The wall takes damage instead. Do we have a lot of cheese in hand? Not really. Oh, he's going to the other wall. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I made a mistake. Oh no. I'm gonna lose the tutorial. Please, please, go back to this wall. I'm sorry, I'm a fool. Okay, use your brain. Plus 10 gold per card in your hand. Easy money. Can you guys, like, hurry it up a little bit? Let me get a... Not yet available, that's fine. Oh, this is bad, brother. Let me get a redraw, please. What happened? To repair the damaged building, hold down the tool icon for 3 seconds. I apologize. Unable to repair while an enemy's inside your territory. I lost the tutorial. I got 2 achievements. Let me teach you how to play here. Because I think it's kind of a nifty, neat little game. That is, you know, when you hear free-to-play online game, I don't know about you, but I have certain, you know, ideas that pop into my head. This feels like a really, like, it feels like an NLSS game, like a 1v1 NLSS sort of game. So basically, I am green ball. I have to kill other ball. And the way that you do that is by bumping into them. You can see I have 12 HP, and then the other symbol means I have 1 damage. He has 11 HP and 2 damage. The way that you determine damage is when you roll into an enemy, one of you takes damage. Damage is dealt by the enemy that is traveling. Poisonous flower. When hit, deals 2 damage, makes you temporarily blind. So, when you hit, whoever's going faster does the damage. So here's what I'm thinking. These are neutral guys, by the way. Fuzzball. Grows when losing health, explodes on death. Plus 1 attack every time you gather a potion. Don't worry about that for now. So I'm going to crank up my speed, and I'm going to ricochet here, hit the neutral, hope the neutral hits the rock into the poison flower. It totally worked. You mad genius. Unfortunately, it has left him pretty close to me. He hit me. He lost 1, I lost 2. I assume he loses 1 because of the poison flower. So there's also these little tonics around, or potions if you want to call them that. You can see I have abilities. So when I get 2 potions, at the end of each turn, I start to push enemies away. When I get 4, I get plus 1 attack on my first hit of the turn. And on 7, I get a bubble that protects me from the first source of damage, maybe allowing me to be a little bit more aggressive. He has +1 attack every time he gathers, or maybe every time I gather a Fury Potion. I'm not sure. So here's what I'm going to try to do. You don't get a full preview of where you're going. You just get a little. So I'm going to try to gather some tonics here. And then put myself pretty nice defensive position, if I dare say so myself. Where are you going, sir? He's going to pick up one. Okay, so it's every time he gets one. Fair enough. Now, you can also, of course, smash those chests and have it, you know, accomplish the same thing. You know, like you'll get something out of the chest. Usually, in fact, now that I think about it, it might exclusively be HP. So I'm just going to grab this HP. And I did end up getting hit in the process. Because this guy hit me. But he's also in a world of hurt. So I'm thinking we should try to get him to explode. Work with me on this one, okay? I think we want something like a little slower. A little slower because I don't want to be there when it happens. And then, just work with me here. Use the preview. It's like playing Yahoo Pool. Quick send. Push him. He didn't quite get the explosion, but you get the idea. It's kind of like, you know, you're trying to do like chain reaction sort of stuff. Which is why I think it's a neat sort of game compared to, you know, a lot of the stuff you see on Steam doesn't necessarily scratch this same itch, you know? Especially ambitious to try to play... Oh my god, he does 7 damage per hit now. Ambitious to try to make like a free-to-play online puzzle battler. And it's the kind of ambition that I could admire. I want to hit you into the poison flower. Not even close. He does have 3 HP. He's going to hit me. I took 8 damage, which is a lot. Basically, in order to kill him, I lived, thankfully. I guess that's like a poison fog, maybe. In order to live and win here, I gotta hit you into the poison flower right here. That looks about as good as it's gonna get. Yikes! I would say that I'm probably dead. Why don't you just go ahead and hit me, sir? I misplayed, but I only misplayed to show the YouTube audience. Oh, hello. I only misplayed to show the YouTube audience how to misplay. See, this is like, that's Platformer 101. Room 5 of 6. We might even get the gold and medal here.
Does this outfit have sleeves?
Whoa, okay. That time, I gotta be honest, I did not see that one coming. Don't waste too much time here if possible.
I do love watching you die.
Shut up!
Thank you. What I do like, and this is sincere by the way, what I do like is this iterative design of the levels. I think is really cool. The fact that you kind of like, they add on a little bit of each, you know, every time you finish a stage of the level and you learn it, they give you something new. I knew we weren't gonna make that one. Please let me out, thank you. Gold medal still on the table. I think that's kind of a novel approach.
Keep your spikes close, but your saws closer.
Let me introduce you. Rider meet horse. Horse meet rider. It's alright. I have the pattern down for this part. Just takes a second to get it used to. Thought I could slide through that. Maybe I did slide through it and the saw got us, but it's just not the right way to handle it, to be honest. Okay, I'll just stand there and let that happen. I think I saw the light effect from one of those missiles keep going. I mean, that's not like a super negative. I was just like wondering what that shooting star was going across the screen. All right, the gold medal is pretty much has to happen on this one, but like really fast.
Ouch!
Help. Okay, we've actually made progress. The first part of this level is the hardest part of the level. Do not at me. I know we frequently die at the second part of the level. I'm here to tell you that's because I'm a fool. Not the second part, the third part, I guess. Not because it's actually difficult. Oh my god! I'm not even begging for clemency. As long as you stay quiet when I die, I'm less bothered. It's, you know, I just don't ruin my peace of quiet, please. That's all I have to ask.
Oh, jeez.
Ow, geez is an acceptable approach. Look, there's only room for one YouTuber reacting to the video game character deaths in this town, okay, buddy? And it's freaking me. That time, we took a chance, we made it through. That was a little spooky. How about we try something different this time? Yeah, better. It's one of those times you're like, we did this on our first attempt. The whole time just saying, well, it's a...
Holy homing missile, Batman!
Oh, I hate that. I was surprised at my visceral reaction to that right there. I don't think it's too hard, by the way. Like, I think this is like an appropriate level of deaths for a game called like Don't Give Up or Never Give Up. But it is getting inside of my head. Like, I'm trying to figure out if it's meant to be adversarial, if it's meant to frustrate you, or if a little dash of comedy is there to make you feel better about the calamity of the world we find ourselves invested in here. Can't just walk onto that. That makes perfect sense. I also feel like, I don't know how fair of a criticism this is. I feel like I'm so far away from my character. I'm like, come on. You couldn't have me zoom in a little closer? I don't need to see. I mean, I guess it probably does help inform the upcoming gameplay a little bit. To be able to see what's coming.
That hurts, you know.
But I also feel like I would personally just prefer to be like a little closer to my character, or like have my character sprite appear to be a bit larger or something. You know, I feel very zoomed out. Not in I guess like an objectively negative way, but in a way where I'm like, you know, I get it. I got good breadth. My FOV slider is cranked all the way. But I would not mind being able to see that sweet, sweet costume. Give me a minute. Okay, don't give me a minute because it screwed up my timing. That's understandable. I mean, we got all the pieces. We just need to put them together. Like, we've never died here. Except there is one saw coated in blood, but if okay. This is one of those situations, it's the classic video game loop, okay? You get good at an obstacle, you start rushing it a little bit, and it makes you worse. That's why, like, sometimes the first or second time you try something is actually, you know, like your best result.
Ah!
I think maybe I've decided I don't actually miss this era of indie games as much as I thought. I don't mean that to come across as an insult. I think, like, to some extent, I've forgotten there was a little bit of frustration associated with all those games that you jumped into it thinking it was the Portal. That's a new one. And this is a mad 'cause bad situation. I'll level with you on that one. I think that would be a fair assessment. A term I've recently heard on the internet was malding. That's when you're mad but also balding. I would like to inform you that term does not apply to me because I'm not balding. I'm bald. Plus, as Swery65 said in the game D4, I'm not bald. I shave. Two very, very different things. I'm dying a little bit on the inside, so I'm here to tell you, we probably will not keep this going until we get to the boss fight. That was very much wishful thinking on my part. But I would be remiss, I think, if I didn't beat this level and then also give you at least an attempt at one more. Because, like, I got the pieces locked in here. Like, the Northernlion Classic is... Hey, NL, thanks for the video. I just had to go out and purchase the game after I watched you play it. Because I couldn't believe that it could actually be that hard. You are so bad, you're selling a lot of copies of the game as a result.
Too pointy.
So if that's why you're watching the channel, you're definitely getting some serious mileage out of this video. Because this is, just from a results-oriented standpoint, certainly amongst the worst I've ever played in a Northernlion tries. In some Northernlion tries, it's not obvious that you're playing badly, you know? Like, I think back to Griftlands. I was probably making some seriously suboptimal decisions. Didn't matter. Because we beat level 1. And, overall... Overall, a lot harder to tell. Because you're not exploding into a bright red cloud of mist every time you make a small error. On this one, obviously that's not the case. Obviously the red mist factor is a little bit higher. So it's pretty obvious that my lack of skill is abundant. One way or the other, I swear to God, we will at least beat the second world. Look at this. We have an actual frame-perfect run coming. Didn't even have to do the jump there. We're like 8 frames ahead of my normal placement. Send it. No hesitation. Beautiful plays. Get ready. You know what's coming up. He's actually done it. But I was being sincere. Now, well, okay, let me actually finish my train of thought first. Surely this is not what you do here. I love the idea of a... that'll kill us. I love the idea of a primer for tough puzzle games. Like, Baba Is You is one of, like, my top 5 favorite games of 2019 for sure. But I was extremely garbage at it. And I feel like I would have loved to have had, like, an easy version of that game. So actually, I think I might be uniquely qualified. I am, like, the exact... I thought maybe that could work. I'm the exact consumer base for, like, hey, you know that puzzle game that everybody loves because it's tricky? We made an easy version. That's me. I'm the guy. Dead. Hold on. Dead. Hold on. Okay, this is a rubber duck debugging problem. Here's what you do, okay? You got a bird. What happens with the bird? You can't move it up. You can't move it down. You can't move it left. You can only move it right. But if you move it right twice, it'll die. So what do you have to do? You have to create the ability for it to move right, well, or move up from this. Yeah, that's true. If it moves in any direction here, it'll die. So, how does one do that? Well, you definitely don't push it off. We know that. Oh, my mistake there. The easy thing, the way my brain's working right now... Whoops, I was controlling the wrong snake bird. The way my brain's thinking about it right now is... You want to get under it a little bit, but I don't know if that's possible. Hold on, what if you do this? Doesn't work. That kills you. That kills you, obviously. Can't go left. What about you? You can't do anything at this point or you're dead. Snake bird. Delightfully devilish. What if we stop? Oh, hold on. That was a lot of steps just to get us back into the place we were at to begin with. Can't move anymore. You'll die. Hold on. Hold the front door, dude. It's not possible. This level, they've created an impossible problem. As a real oversight on the game developers' behalf, you're really gonna make level 8 of your game impossible? How dare you? No, obviously not impossible. Don't do that. That's like the 20th time we've done that. So obviously this platform on the right has some relevance. Is there like a fruit we could eat? Hold on. What about? Oh yeah, great move. Surely. Oh, that's not the way to do it. I mean, we could just. I mean, we can't just push you through. We can keep doing this all day. Look at, they're in love. Who am I to judge? That'll kill us. It feels, and I'm sure it's by design. It feels like we're one shy of being able to do it. But I know that's not what I meant to do. I know, of course, that cannot be true. Yeah, that feels good. It's something about the hook on this one. But then any move you take will kill you. Get me out of here! Take me back to level 14. Maybe we can figure it out now. We got a couple of levels under our belt. You're the tricky part. I think it's like a rubber duck problem. It's one of those things you just talk it out and you're gonna figure it out. Basically, you need something under in order to cross. Okay. But that's not under. You need to... From here, you need to move one more to the right. Can you start going in the opposite direction? That's not gonna help. I want you to go tail first, please. Like, that's what I want. Is it? I'm like, I gotta get out the telestrator and start drawing on my screen. I want green head right here so that you can cross. But I can't put green head there. What I can do is do that. It's like, if I'm trying to see if there's a way I can push right but have the green head move to the left, but that doesn't really make any sense, to be honest. I think I can't shake the feeling that I'm just doing the same thing over and over and pretending it's different. So here's what we're gonna do. What if we just start this way instead? Alright, that's a homicide. No, don't leave. Hey, I meant you. Can't push you to your death. Can I? Not okay. So moving to the left will kill us. Just wanted to test that. I was also like, maybe I can just push you through backwards. See, now this, something about this feels right. But why? But why? Not a smart move. Obviously lethal. Again and again. You can't move in any other direction. It's all up to this guy. You genius. I can't do it, dude. This level's unbeatable. I thought they accidentally put an impossible level in the game. Let's the last case here. I hate to end it on a loss if that's the case. But what about That doesn't seem like it's the solution. What if you start one early? See, like, to me, this seems like it's relevant, but apparently it's not, and I'm a fool. Then you just push that. Then you're in the same place you started, and you've... Thanks for watching. There's 6 dudes with clubs. You know what's better than 6 dudes with clubs? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dudes with clubs. Send them. Red team wins, please. Press F to possess a unit. Oh! Use C to switch camera mode. How did we lose? Hold on, start me up again, okay? Possess one of these individuals. Okay. I think you just do a single flanking maneuver. It's not that complicated. Only hit the blue team, please. I think I cracked him. What a horrible sound. Let's go. One-on-one battle. Are you kidding me? Okay. Well, here's the thing. We got more points. Let's put a protector in. And let's replace 2 club men with protectors. And then let's grab individuals. Is that something we can do here? Can I pick you up, reach out and grab you? And then, I don't want to possess. I think I'm more of a watcher in these situations. Well, the protectors are jumping in and completely neutralizing their defensive advantage. But I think it's looking okay, although we have been surrounded. Oh, come on. I'm begging you, red team. You got him right where you want him. We're done. We're gonna lose again. Please. Please. How on earth is such a thing even possible? Okay, here's what you do. I'm embarrassed. I'm losing the tutorial. 4 spear throwers. No, 2 spear throwers with a protector in front of them each. And then 2 clubmen. We can't afford anything else. It's kind of an awkward balance. Let's see. Let's see how she goes, okay? Spear throwers. Great start. And your spears just respawn in your hands. Is that correct? Here they go again. Don't mess it up. They have severely messed it up. I do not like our odds, to be honest. Run. You're not running! Careful what you wish for. So I'm thinking, you grab these, you shoot this right here. Yeah, okay. Oh, it's only giving us a set amount of time. I see. Shoot it straight ahead, straight ahead. Look at this. It's a Rube Goldberg machine. I was too good. That's a new one. Don't see that all that often. From my perspective, that appeared to work, but I could be wrong. What if you just smack it? What if you just smack it, dude? You gotta hit it with at least 2, I think. What about 4? What about 6? What about missing with every single shot? This is embarrassing. They're going? I feel like I could easily be here for the rest of my days. Can we, like, we can beat the system, right? What do I mean by that? Well, what I mean is we could suck up more balls. Ha 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 ha. And try to keep the cycle going? That doesn't seem right, though. Dude, I'm here to tell you, this is impossible. It cannot be done. Hopefully this counts as enough power to then allow me to bypass this puzzle in this room. Because, what do you need here? 35,000? We can bypass it, but I want to give it one more try just to see if I've... Yeah, maybe move is a good piece of advice. Okay, stand here. Suck it up and send it straight. Then just get the heck out of the way. It was pretty good. You gotta be like bang on here. Stand between them. I sent it at an angle. I tried to finesse it. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Slight angle. You know what? I'm out. See ya, brother. I tried. That one is a little bit... It's too rich for my blood. I apologize. It's getting a little touchy. I will say, it's not the greatest puzzle game I've ever played, but for $3, I like the diversion we've got going on here. I enjoy the puzzles, and I get it. The story is just the veneer to kind of wrap it in, for sure, but still, I'm having a good time. Surely this is a, like a +4, +2, 1. Hold on. It's process of elimination right now. How are we gonna make these freaking 8s though? We can't. How are you gonna make a 7? Okay, hold on. Hit me with a reset on this one. Try it programmatically. We have 8876 and 8878. Hear me out here. I mean, +8 is not what we want. +6 and then 2, 2 could be what we want. What do you do with this? Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, no, no. Hit him with something like that. Then here? Oh, this will definitely not work. Okay. Well, we probably need to use 2 on each one. Let's be honest. They're set up differently. These ones are set up like vertically. These ones are set up horizontally. Can't be 4, 3. You could do 3, 2. You could do 4, 2, 1. How are you gonna make an 8 there? That's tough. And then you could do like 3, 4. That's not good either. What if you did 3? What if you did 4, 4? That's substantially worse. Not possible. Can't be done. Hold on, we'll work through it together. It's not level 14 of Snakebird Primer, so surely we'll be able to do this together. What if you start with the middle instead? A +3 here, a +2 here, a 1 here. But how are you gonna get to 8, dude? You gotta yeet one of those. This is just a play. You can't be done, dude. We need to get more value. Okay, how did we do it the first time? I mean, it's like something like that, but we need way more out of this, obviously. Yeah, what if, okay, hold on. Now you're cooking. You're using more space now. I still do think we need to cover these, but oh. Have we amplified the game? Have we done anything at all? You know what? Work with me here. +4, +2, +3, +4. That did not work the way I... Okay, you know what? Hit me with the solution on this one. So there's a 3 there. A 1 here. So this has to be a 4. And a 1. Okay. So we're just creating, like, the same thing here. Okay, so this has got to be +6 in the middle. My God, it's so easy. Even a child could understand it. How dare you use your free solution there? It's very rare for me to suggest that a puzzle game is too easy. But this is indeed where we're at right now, apparently. Okay, it's kind of the same. Oh, this one, though, we can't use blanks. Or rather, there's no way to create blanks. Well, we can use logic to some extent. These cannot be in the center because they will make it impossible to make a 1. So you just start with a 1. Then, you know that these will make 2s. That's touchy, though. I'm trying to do it like in what I would describe as a logical fashion. But how the heck are we going to create a 2 here? Because this is obviously going to go too far. So reset me temporarily. Whoops. Maybe we could start from a different position. Like start from 4s. How are you going to create a 4? They kind of have to be a +3 here. And then, oh, but you can't really do a +1 there. Okay, so it would be like that. But then how are you going to make a 2 in the center? So it could be a +2. +1, +3, very far. No, there's no. It's devilish. Maybe it's not too easy. Okay, work with me here. You gotta make a 1 here. So nothing, these cannot touch the 1 in any capacity. I mean, this is the logical step. But how are you gonna make a 2 then, dummy? It can't be done. Now I'm Seth. I understand now. Dunka, dunk, dunk, dunk. You know how you make a 2? You don't need to make a 2. You put something in the space instead. That's right. Hold on. So that has to go there. But nothing can go in that space because it'll ruin the 1! Hear me out. Maybe you don't put a 1 on the 1. Maybe you build it out like that instead. It feels like we're making big progress. Nailed it. These are wrong. Take me back a couple steps, okay? I thought we had a good thing going here temporarily. It's hard to puzzle and talk simultaneously. It uses different parts of your brain, I imagine. I don't know for certain. Now I'm completely lost. I don't remember at all where we started a second ago. All I know is this cannot have an operator on it. Certainly, there's an even easier way to think about this. None of our operators can touch each other because they will sum the numbers too high. So like just start thinking about the idea that like maybe like 1 goes here. That makes these not possible. 1 goes here. 1 goes here. 1 goes here. 1 goes here. It's something like this. I know this is not it, for the record. But it's something along these lines. +1 could go there, for example. But then these 2 operators are going to touch. You know what I mean? If any of the operators affect the same square, that square will sum to be too high. So, the only way to really do this would be that, but then they touch the same square. So you start up top. Let's say you start in the bottom. The only square you could be in is here. And the only square you could be in is here. But this obviously makes no sense whatsoever. I don't know why I even hit it. Then this, like... I mean, it doesn't have to be covered, but it probably should be. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that has to go like that. Then... just build it out. See how it works. Nothing can touch that square then. So it would have to be like this here. This here. But then it doesn't freaking work. You get 1 away. 2 away. You know what? Solve it for me. What the? You genius. That makes way more sense. You know? That's what you don't want to do in a puzzle game. Is, make yourself look like a fool like that. Okay, we gotta give you one more decent attempt then. Gained an additional free solution? That seems undeserved. You got me. Congrats. Ha 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 ha! You got me, okay? I think my brain is melted. It's been a long day. I don't even understand how to interact with these any longer. Be smart. How do you make a 5? Or do you have to make a 5? Let's assume you want it to be symmetrical. You would make a 5 by adding 3 to a 2. I'm not doing anything. I'm just placing tiles randomly. I have reached full brain melt level. For a while we were doing okay. Times have changed. Times have changed a great deal. That feels sensible. That's you're killing it. Killing the game right now. Hit me with a solution. I'm ready. Just send it. Oh, of course.
It's a clock with 4 faces.
I feel like that's a classic joke. Clock with 4 faces.
I'm guessing it doesn't tell the time.
So what does it do?
Rotate the dials until all 4 hands are in the correct position. But what's the correct position? Ah, okay, so like... everyone moves the one that it's adjacent to.
Nope.
So moving any of the hands turns the adjacent hands in the opposite direction. It's like cogs on a machine.
But what are we trying to do? I'm like... I was hoping maybe when it's in the right position, there's like the appearance of something. Maybe we gotta get them all in the same position? Let's operate on the principle we want to get them all in the same position. So we would want you here and you here. No. We would want you both to be there so that you're in sync. But we would also need you to be there. Okay. 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 This is one where I'm like, I don't know about that.
I guess that's
Did
wrong.
you work out what direction each hand needs to be facing?
No, I have not.
Each one ends with a little hoop. Try looking through the hoop and ignoring the rest.
I mean, I assumed. Ah, I'm so dumb, dude. So I think you need to be on 6. You need to be on 2. I don't know about the others, though. I mean, that's a 3, I suppose. Maybe this is, 9? Okay, so if you need to be on 3, what we really need to do is have you be on 9 and then start rotating, because you need to be on 6. This, I feel like I've got my algorithm wrong right by the get-go, okay? So if you need to be on 2, you need to be here, which is literally not possible. Hey, more hints, please.
It's just numbers on a clock. 3 on the right, 6 on the bottom, 9 on the left, and 12 on the top. You only need 90-degree angles.
Okay, so sorry, you are not a 2. You're a 12. Okay, so 3, 6, 12, 9. This feels like the linchpin. So you need to be there. This obviously is not right. But if we move you to 3, then you would have to come around this far. Hold on, hold on. Then to get you to 9. I think I've got it. I think this and this both have to be off by 3 hours in the same direction, and then we set this to 12. So, I think if we can move you perhaps to here. Sorry, I have this backwards. I think you can stay. I think you have to go here. You go to 3. No, because you moving to 3 has to be what puts this onto... Okay, hold on. I know you're like, what's wrong? This needs to be on... Unless you're 9? I hope you're not. I'll be very disappointed if you're supposed to be 9. And then you're supposed to be 6? I guess that does look more like a 6. Depends on the way you're looking at it, though, doesn't it? I don't know. I think that looks... I don't know. Is it a 6 or a 9? You tell me, dude. Anyway, there's one thing I think that I've got for certain. Clocks 2 and 4 must be in the wrong position in the same way. So let's assume you're supposed to be 9. We would want you here and you here. Then you would move this over here.
Nothing.
It's just numbers.
Sorry.
Right. You only need 90-degree angles.
Because you should be here right now. But if I move you there, we're getting it off again. Now you would need to go here. But then you, this is not correct, obviously, because you need to be here. I think you need to be 9. You need to be 6. You need to be 12. You love to play puzzle games on YouTube, right? Here's what I think you want. Use this to make sure this is 6 off from 6. Then that'll put you 3 off. And it could be 9 to begin with. We want you in the 9 position. Please don't shoot the messenger.
Nothing.
But they are off in the wrong way. So now, take it back a step. Well, you off by 1. You, we're trying to put you into the 6th position. Dude, I'm dying. You're like, I know. But I'm like, it's so solvable. If only I had a pen and a pad and didn't have 20,000 people watching me. And 6 and 9 didn't look so similar. Really, we need right down, up, left is the way I'm looking at it. 1 being off, though, it seems like it puts us further away. Please reset the puzzle to start with here. I don't think we were making any progress. So personally, if you put this on 3, this goes on to 9 instantaneously. But we want it on 6. So, if you were to set it to 6, it's not quite right because these need to be set on different parameters. These, at the end of the day, these need to be off by this much from one another. Let's hope maybe this is
Nothing.
it. Okay, so then we know this is 6 and this is 9. He's starting to believe. Okay, so they need to be off in the other direction then. I think I just...
the one.
Oh! Oh! I had it backwards. Ye of little faith. How the heck is this thing not working? It's me! It makes no sense.